The Feast of Whispers. In a secluded village nestled deep in the fog-covered valleys of the Appalachian Mountains lies the isolated town of Eldridge Hollow. The village, known for its close-knit community and traditional lifestyle, harbored a haunting legend that clung to the town's history like the chill of autumn air. Every fall, as the trees burst into brilliant shades of red and gold, a chilling tale reemerged from the depths of forgotten lore, the legend of the Cannibal clan. According to local myth, the Cannibal clan once dwelled in the dense woods on the town's outskirts. Shunned by society, they were said to have turned to grisly rituals, surviving on human flesh during the harsh winters. Fearful of their barbaric practices, the villagers waged war on the clan, driving them deep into the forest where light could not reach. Believing the clan had been eradicated, the remaining villagers vowed never to speak of them again. Yet whispers of the clan's existence lingered in Eldridge Hollow, especially as the harvest season approached, casting a pall over the town like a thick fog. One fateful October, a group of university students arrived in Eldridge Hollow, intrigued by its eerie reputation. These were adventurers, drawn to the thrill of ghost stories and supernatural legends. While scouting for a campsite, they stumbled upon an ancient, decaying cabin perched at the edge of the woods. Time had seemingly forgotten the structure, its weathered walls murmuring with secrets long buried. Ignoring any sense of foreboding, the students chose to set up camp there, eager to summon the spirits of the Cannibal clan for a night of ghostly excitement. As the sun dipped behind the mountains, the jovial atmosphere faded into one of apprehension. An old villager with a face weathered by time and teeth worn jagged approached them with a dire warning. "Leave this place," he said, his voice rough like the crackle of dried leaves. "When the night falls, the woods sing dark songs. The Cannibal clan still haunts these parts." Laughing off the villagers' words as superstition, the students built a fire and exchanged tales of cursed souls and vengeful spirits. Inevitably, their conversation turned to the Cannibal clan. As the night deepened, the crackling of the fire seemed to echo unnervingly in the silence. The once comforting warmth of the flames now cast eerie shadows, and the students felt the weight of unseen eyes upon them. Then, from the depths of the forest, a haunting melody floated toward them. It was beautiful, ethereal, yet undercut with a chilling sense of doom. Mesmerized, 3 of the students found themselves drawn toward the sound, as if in a trance. The others watched helplessly as their friends ventured deeper into the woods, disappearing into the darkness. The song twisted, morphing into eerie, high-pitched laughter. Out of the shadows, grotesque figures began to emerge. The Cannibal clan had returned, their eyes glowing with malevolent hunger. Their twisted faces gleamed in the pale moonlight, and they moved with unnatural speed and grace, circling their prey like wolves. Panic washed over the students who remained behind, and they scrambled to warn their companions, but their voices were swallowed by the ominous stillness of the woods. Frantic and terrified, they raced back toward the village, the twisted laughter of the clan chasing them through the trees. The forest itself seemed to conspire against their escape, roots and vines tangling their feet, as the grotesque melody swelled to a deafening crescendo. With every step, it became clear they were not running from mere men, but from something much darker, much older. When they finally reached the edge of Eldridge Hollow, the village greeted them with a suffocating silence. The old man was there, standing at the town's entrance, shaking his head solemnly. "Fools," he whispered, his voice barely audible over the wind. "The Cannibal clan feasts on fear, and you've fed them well." As the students tried to convince themselves they were safe, a shiver crept up their spines. A rustling sound came from behind them. Against their better judgment, they turned. Emerging from the shadows were the figures of their lost friends, but something was horribly wrong. They were no longer the students who had walked into the woods hours earlier. Dressed in tattered remnants of their clothes, their eyes now burned with an unnatural light, and their mouths twisted into grins filled with jagged, unnatural teeth. The whispers of the cannibal clan had claimed them. Realization dawned upon the remaining students. The clan had not merely returned, they had ensnared new souls, binding them forever to the cursed forest. As the laughter of the cannibal clan echoed once more through the dark valleys of Eldridge Hollow, the village's residents closed their doors, knowing all too well that the Feast of Whispers had begun again. And with each passing harvest moon, the forest would call, new souls would answer, and the dark song would continue, unbroken for eternity.